what went down tonight as we put a bow on Week 14. Aaron Rodgers, what a magical season it has been. Tonight, the 100th game as a starter for Green Bay. Amazingly, 67-32 through 99 games. Brett Favre, 68-32 through his first 100. Rodgers, guys, the time that he had to throw the football, one of the themes in the first half.
Just did whatever he wanted to. From within the pocket, you saw him get on the edges. Clear vision. You give Aaron Rodgers clear vision on the edge like that, he is going to rip you apart, and he did it tonight.
Well, he's one of those guys that when he gets on the outside, like, he can break every rule. Across the middle, late across his body, all that stuff you tell other quarterbacks not to do, he can do.
Rodgers started the game 10 for 10 for 110 yards as he hits Quarles for 30 yards.
A video game.
And we can see the seconds right there just ticking away. If you give him that much time, he's either going to beat you with his legs or he's going to beat you with his arm. And there's nobody more deadly right now. He keeps his eyes always upfield. He makes good decisions. This guy's playing lights out right now.
Eddie Lacy would score a touchdown, pack up 14-7. Second quarter, Matt Ryan fakes the pitch, rolls right, picked off by Morgan Burnett. 32 yards on the return, Ryan's 11th pick of the season.
He had a great night, almost 500 yards, but that was over 400 yards passing, but that was one bad mistake right there. He knows it.
Ryan helplessly looks on as he take another look. Burnett making the big defensive play for the Packers. Ensuing possession. This is a 3rd and 5 play. Rodgers steps up, uses that sneaky mobility, gets down to the 2.
Past the line of scrimmage.
Brett used to do that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like the old, fake toss, slide underneath it.
Little shovel pass to Eddie Lacy for the 1-yard touchdown.
And that throw is a lot more difficult than it just looked right there. Be able to feather that ball in.
But he smiled a lot at Lambeau Field this year.
Next Green Bay possession, Randall Cobb breaking tackles, 18 yards down to the 21. Rodgers just marching him down the field, it seems like.
This right here, one of my favorite plays of the whole game. No panic.
No.
He said relax to all the Green Bay Packer fans. He looks relaxed. Just check him out. He has footwork,
right?
Keeping his eyes upfield, moves around a little bit. Oh, I see somebody in the back of the end zone. It's my buddy, Jordy Nelson.
Packers set an NFL record by scoring 23 plus in the first half of 6 straight home games. They had 22 first downs in the first half. Atlanta had 22 offensive plays at that point. Third quarter, Matt Ryan. What a night this kid had. Julio Jones played the game of his life. 79 yards all the way down to the 3.
And they never really rolled a safety over the top of him tonight. I could not figure that out because he just continually got on top of coverage.
You're right about that.
4 plays later, Ryan finds Eric Weems.
I don't know what that dance is, Baldy. I have no idea. I'm
What
lost.
era is that, Nate?
I have no idea. I'm going to Google it.
You have an issue with a guy celebrating down 31-14?
A little bit.
How about the little...
But maybe that sparked the comeback, though.
Got a little Jake Matthews, Clay Matthews matchup going on right there.
Cousins going at it.
Yeah.
Clay and Jake. Clay getting the better of his cousin on this play.
How
He gets the better of a lot of left tackles.
Yes, he does. Matt Bryant would come on, hit a 50-yard field goal.
Good bloodlines right there.
Ooh, showing some life. 31-17 at that point.
Clay's got better hair.
Fourth quarter, same score.
There.
Ryan throws right. Jones again carving up that Green Bay secondary for 12 yards.
Did he ever get tired tonight? It looked like he was just going full throttle the entire night.
He's going to be tired after this game, that's for sure.
Jones again for the touchdown. It's a 10-point game.
It's tough. Nate, you know how tough it is to get separation in this league. He was having 3- and 4-yard separation on every throw.
Yeah, late in the game after putting up major yards.
Look at this.
That's hard to do.
Jordy Nelson, home run ball straight down the center of the field. 60 yards, Nelson's second of the night.
Yeah, I think Randall Cobb was bowing down to the wrong guy right there. It was a pretty route by Jordy Nelson.
An old Dino route, right?
But that throw, in that weather and those conditions, man, amazing.
What a season those two are having.
Extra point would be blocked, so 40-24. Ensuing Atlanta possession, they just couldn't stop Jones tonight. Unbelievable production. We'll tell you about his numbers in a moment. Jones would go to the sidelines with a hip injury at that point. 7 plays later, Ryan to Roddy White. 50th touchdown catch from Matt Ryan. Atlanta would elect to go for 2. Rodgers is stuffed.
I'm not so sure that's the call.
They should have just kept throwing it. I mean, the way that Matt was throwing the ball in the second
Julio
half.
Jones out there. I like my chances Little fade with Julio, 2-point.
And also the guys, they would try an onside kick that you guys had a little bit of an issue with. 13-point lead. Jones still on the sideline trying to recover from the pain in his hip. 13-point game, just over the 2-minute mark at this point.
Beautiful throw by Matt Ryan here.
Really nice throw.
Harry Douglas right there, right in the
short corner
end
route.
zone. Yeah.
Here's that onside kick that you mentioned. I don't know if we should necessarily call it an onside
Exactly.
kick.
Is it a squib? Is it a pooch? I mean, if you're going to go for onside ball, you got to go for the onside.
They got 3 timeouts.
One or the other.
3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning at that point. And
you don't want to give the ball back to Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers.
Not at all.
Not if you can help it.
Rolls right, scrambles for a dozen yards and a first down. Next play, James Starks. Final nail in Atlanta's coffin, 42 yards.
All James Starks does is contribute. Like week in, week out, year in, year out.
He'll sit on the sideline, come in and just gash you.
Starks had the early touchdown run and has the big run there to put the game on ice, 43-37. Atlanta spoiling a career night for Julio Jones, 259 yards, had to leave with that late hip injury.
Man.